Hello my lovelies, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to Journaling with Friends. And if you watched the first episode, you'll know that this was made by Ruby at Little Books, and the first page is about Ruby. Then I did the first actual page of journaling last week, and it was my granddaughter's birthday. This week it's been my youngest daughter's birthday, my little baby. So I'm going to do a double page spread. We didn't take any photos on her actual birthday. She didn't want me to, but I have got old photos and things going right back from when she was little and that. So I might be using some of them. I've got these shoes which she loves shoes. When she was little, my mum and dad used to every now and again take the kids out for something to treat them, like buy them a new outfit or something. She'd always say at the end, am I getting a pair of shoes? Or if she had pocket money and they was looking after the kids, and they'd say to the kids, you can spend your pocket money. And she always wanted, she didn't want to buy toys or sweets and that. She wanted to go into a clothes shop and buy an outfit, and like they was trying to teach her like the value of money and things. And so like say she had like £10 that their pocket money that had been saved up, she'd find an outfit that was £10, but or mixing and matching, and to spend the money. And my kids all ended up quite good at maths at a young age, because my parents used to play cards with them, and they would bet ones and twos out of the penny jar. No one ever kept them. It weren't proper gambling, so the kids weren't really losing their money. It was a penny jar that my mum and dad kept specifically to play this game, because you have to put coins down on certain parts of it. It's all part of the game. So they learnt to add and subtract by doing that, and the other thing, going out with my parents and spending their pocket money that my mum and dad used to put in a pot each for all 4 kids each week. So she would find an outfit or something, she spent her money. Sometimes she'd go over, my dad would go, I'll pay the extra £1 or whatever, and then she'd always go, but have I got enough to get a pair of shoes, like, to go with it? And she'd always come home. It'd end up that they all came home with shoes, because she'd wanted shoes. Not in a spoiled way, but yeah, she just loved them. So yeah, shoes are going to be it in here. And as well, you're the Queen of Hearts, because her nickname when she was little in the family was Queenie, because the other 3 of my kids spoilt her rotten. And I'd give her a bottle, like when she was old enough to like be sitting up, I've just got her ready for bed, I'd give her a bottle while I was then sorting out the next child, and the others would go, but mum, you've not given her a pillow to prop up the bottle so she don't have to hold it with her own hands. Or, oh, you've not tucked her blanket enough. Everyone used to run round after her. My kids was very, very caring children. And, yeah, because she was the baby, she was spoilt rotten. So her nickname was Queenie. But yeah, I've sorted out some lovely different pinks and whatnot, but I'm going to go with gold. So I dyed this was white earlier, well it was ivory, it was that, but yeah, I dyed some pinks. I thought I'd use some of this, make a nice deep pocket, and yeah, just do a double page spread. We're on full lockdown, so obviously we didn't do much else other than celebrate my daughter's birthday the other night, and it wasn't how we normally would celebrate, because the other kids wasn't here. The other daughter, and normally her and her kids, or her and, if he's not working, her partner and their kids, they're normally all here. on birthdays, like we always spend them all together, and with my mum and my niece and nephew normally have come round and whatnot. And yeah, we didn't have none of that, obviously, but you make it of it what you make of it, don't you? So we still had a nice day. But yeah, we didn't really take photos. I normally at least get photos of blowing out the candles on the cake, but the reason we didn't get them was, I'm just opening new glue, all sticky, was because my daughter had said to my granddaughter the night before, because my granddaughter was going on about, there's a cake in the kitchen, and my daughter went, we can even have it for breakfast if you want. And so when we got up in the morning, my granddaughter, we're giving my daughter a present, so my granddaughter said, well, are we having cake for breakfast? And I said, no. And she said, oh, I've told her we can have it now. And so we did the cake thing and the candles in our pyjamas, and no one wanted a photo of themselves just woke up in their pyjamas, because that's not a really good look, is it? But that's what we did. So yeah, I didn't get a single photo, but it's no dramas because I've always got a supply of old photos that I can go into. So yeah, that's what I'm doing today. Right, I want something across the top here. I don't think that's wide enough. No. Hang on. Let's see if it might be wide enough with a flower at each end. Maybe, maybe not. If I go down the edge here with this pink, then I can sort of work my way in a bit. And yeah, I might be able to have that bit of lace going across the top. If not, I'll put another bit, but I want the edge covered up of the pocket just to make it look a bit more finished. Right. So I hope everyone is well and staying safe at the moment. I am, because I've not gone out now since before Christmas. Before Christmas, can you imagine? I'd normally be out looking around the sales. We would normally have gone out for a meal on my daughter's birthday. But yeah, none of those things. So, we're all safe because, yeah, we've not been nowhere. I've done nothing. I suppose that's one way to keep you safe, but obviously it's the rules, so whether you wanted to go out or not, you can't. Right, and I need to get that bit off like that. Right. And we might just trim. Oh, I think I've cut my finger. I was at a funny angle. Right. Yeah, look. I did have plasters here. Nope, I'm going to have to grab a plaster. Right, I've got my plaster on. I was at a funny angle trying to hold that, and I snipped, and the sharpness of the blade just went right into my finger. So that's how not to cut cut bits of fabric or trims. Right, that can be a different pocket altogether. I've got some little flowers. They're white ones. I've got pink ones as well. I could use white, sort of bit of an accent, but yeah, if we come up the top now, I should have, right, I might have to use white flowers. I can't find where the pink ones are. Right, I think it will look better if I go across the top with this and I use that other bit of lace on a tag or something. So I just think it will look better. So I'm going to have that going across. Oh, I'm going to cut with the long scissors. That's better. Right, and that fits nicely in there. That could do with being cut in a bit neater. Right, there we are. So I'll just run a little bead of glue across the top. Pop that there. Right, and then make sure that it hasn't soaked through the cotton and stuck the pocket down, but it hasn't, it's fine. So I can make a nice big tag, and I've got these like what you print a photo on, that was avocado dyed by Denise. So thank you, my lovely. I've been using these avocado dyed stuff quite a bit. So I've got this big picture of, no, that's a bit too big. Where's the one with her and her kids? I've got a nice one of my daughter and the children. And what I thought was, if I cut this down a little bit, then I can cut triangles. Right, this is what I'm meaning. If I cut out of here and here, and then I'm going to cut this down and cut the same triangles out, so that, yeah, about there, so that then we've got a nice tag. Right. So we're going at the exact same angle. And we'll have like a stumpy, chubby tag. Right. Like that, in a minute. Right, so I need some ink. Oh. And, oh, that's it. I wanted to journal today. I've just finished working on the big journal I was doing, and I've got to start another project later on, or if not today, I'll do it tomorrow. But the video won't be out for a couple of days because I'm in front for once in my life. And so, yeah, I've put it on Etsy already, but the flip through hasn't gone up yet. But I've already put it up because I did it all. I took the photos and everything, and I thought, right, while I'm saving the video, I've got the photos, so I don't end up deleting them by accident. I'll just do it now. So I sat, and while I was waiting for my video to upload, even though it was scheduling for a different day because I'm now in front, I thought it'd be better if, right, I'll just move this to one side a sec, if I just did it. Say I did. Right, I'm just reaching down for some paper, and I need a glue stick, so I'm just reaching in a glue bag. Here we are. And I've not used glue stick to stick on this kind of photo paper, so I do hope that it's okay and that it don't come off. It seems like it's adhered quite nicely. So yeah, I'll hopefully once it's dry we'll know. Right, I've got a little bit of smudge there though. Right. Okay, so that bit of lace that we didn't use on the pocket, yeah, will fit perfectly across the bottom of this big fat tag. So I want that. And there's something, I need something up the top, like a flower or something like that, maybe a butterfly or a flower. I'll have to have a look. Right. Just neaten up that edge a little bit. And set them over it. And yeah, then I'm going to turn it over because she don't want to be on screen this long, I know. She don't want to be on it at all, I don't think, probably. But she does like it that I journal and record all these things in books because it's nice for the kids to look back on and that. Well, and it definitely will be in the future when I ain't here. I think that might be a bit thick. I'll probably got, hang on, yeah, I've got some ribbon right here. This lovely baby pink, I'll use that. And we need a butterfly or something, don't we, I said. Oh, no. Oh, this my shaky hand. Let's grab me pink bits and pieces. Right. Got little butterflies here. Have something there. Yeah, that's quite nice. Probably put something underneath. A little bit of this. Right. Just a thinner strip. Straighten up the end. And then, right, let's get that more square. That maybe another bit. Just another third bit. Right. And then our butterfly. Like that. Yep. Right. Just pop them on at angles. A little bit more glue. And the next one. try in the middle. Now if I squeeze that a minute, the glue should sink through. Oh, I might need a little bit more. Although once that's dry, I think that'll be fine. Don't need a lot really when you're using mesh, because it will go through eventually. Right, so that's my tag done. So I'm going to grab back the journal. And what else I found from my journaling with friends, I've got this lovely piece of marble paper from Dawn over at the Book Vandal shop. So hi Dawn, if you're watching, thank you so much for this. I love it. So I thought I'll have a strip of this running the length of the page. So I'm just going to tear, because it's got the jagged edge there. So I'm just going to tear a strip down like that. As you can see, I've been, well, you can't see, I'll tell you, I've been holding that for a while, and I still am. That's what I meant by, as you can see, because I'm only using this much. But it's lovely, isn't it? It's just so lovely, and I thought it's perfect with my colour scheme today, very pinky and girly and that, and it just looks so beautiful. And I'm journaling with friends in this journal, so it can be more than one friend at a time. I'm using a book made by Ruby and a bit of marbled paper made by Dawn. So, isn't that a fabulous concept? Just enjoying different things made by different people in my journal that records family life and whatnot. And yeah, a little bit of history for the future of my family. And but yeah, using different people from here on YouTube. I think this needs something. It's quite, although it's like sort of looks a little bit like an house or something, or a gazebo, don't it? But does this big one fit in it? Oh yeah, it does. That fits in there. I wanted to use this pocket as well from my Mademoiselle kit, because it's got the perfume bottles on. I've also cut out a postcard from that kit with perfume bottles, because she does like her perfume, and she always has since she was little. Because my other daughter is 6 years older than my youngest. I had them all 2 years apart, so like or either just over or just under 2 years. Because what normally happened was I would stop breastfeeding the one baby once they got round about 1, or I'd start cutting, they'd be having more food than milk and that, and then I would turn out to be expecting the next one. And yeah, that happened 4 times in a row. Like, well, 3 times, because the first one was just fell pregnant. But then yeah, the other times it was when once I was cutting back on just the sole feeding from me, I would be expecting the next one. And my parents were so like, oh, she can't go on doing this, she's only young, she's got 4 kids now. And so when this one, whose birthday is, when just after she was born, or just before she was born, I was still expecting her. The Christmas before I had her, when I was still expecting her, my parents gave my husband at the time an envelope on Christmas Day, which was his Christmas present. It was they'd booked him up a vasectomy. Can you believe that they actually did that? I might use a bit more of this down here. Yeah, most people are really shocked, and because they've never heard of such a thing. And to be honest, I've never heard of such a thing outside of that happening to him. And most fellas, when they heard it at the time, like when he told people, was like, what did you say? Did you tell them to get their money back? But no, he didn't. He went and had it done. He didn't really want to, but I think he was a little bit scared of my dad. So, yeah, he had that just after a little while after she was born, because it was all booked up, and it was, his Christmas present was his appointment card. They got him a couple of little things to open, you know, like socks and that kind of thing, pyjamas. But yeah, that was his present, because they're quite expensive, aren't they, to have those done privately at like private clinic, which is what they booked him up. And yeah, I remember taking him there when she was a little baby, still with like the carry around car seat type of thing. I had to take him there, and then yeah, go and pick him up later. But he's really squeamish as well, still is to this day. But yeah, I don't think he wanted to have it done, but he did. And yeah, because I had always said I wanted loads of children, and I think they was worried that I would end up like the old woman who lived in a shoe. Yeah, but that was what happened. Right, oh, where's my little thing that said Queen? You're the Queen of Hearts. Yeah, I'm going to pop that down here on this pocket. And yeah, let's get that on first before I start thinking of what I want to do after. And I'm just going in again to make sure that I've not glued this down, and I haven't. Right, perfect. Where's my lid? Right, so in the background I'll have this thing of shoes, and oh, I can't remember now where this come from. I want to say Amy, but I'm not too sure. So please forgive me if this came from you and I'm getting it wrong, because I know someone gave it to me. Might have been Siobhan. Oh, I don't know. I don't know, and I feel terrible for not knowing. But I sorted out all my stuff, didn't I? Like, I had that big sort out and organised stuff. And so things that I might have kept in the envelope which it had come, or things like that, so I knew where I'd got things from. I'm not organising like that anymore. It was impractical. So this was in one of these little folders with other black and white stuff, you know. So it's much easier for me to find things, but it's much more difficult for me to remember where they came from. Right, I've got some photos that I'll probably dot about here and there. That one can have a bit chopped off, but I will do that off camera. All I'm doing now is, right, I'm going to want a tag for in there and a bit more decor on the page. Right, so I found these, and I think I'm going to have them maybe like that and like that, or down here a bit, but I'm going to journal on them, so I'm not sticking them in yet. So the page still will look quite bare when I've finished, because I've got a journal. But I'm going to take a bit of this, and a bit of eyelash trim, and I need them the same length because I'm going to make a really quick and easy flower up here. If I'm remembering rightly how we used to do them, I think go round, as you're twisting, go round 3 fingers, then twist again and go round 2, and then twist again and just round the middle one. That will tuck under. And right, let me cut this bit off before I get it off of my fingers completely. And just a really basic shabby kind of rose to go up here, but I don't want to hide all the eyelash trim. I need to pull some out a bit, like loosen it a bit so that you can see some of it. Oh, right. And then just, I'm going to put a big blob of glue. I know that looks crazy, but I do want it spread out a bit, you know. I want it looser. If I need fatter fingers to have it how I want it. Oh, that's an excuse for putting on weight, isn't it? I needed my shabby flower shabbier. Right, and I'm just gonna hold that. I want to smush the middle in a bit, but I don't want all my eyelash trim gluey. And then, so, right, that should be under that bit. I'll just hold that bit down. I've not got no glue under this side, so I need to do that. And then just flatten it outwards a bit. That bit can flatten inwards. Let's grab. It's a precision operation now, even though it was really quickly made. I've pulled out the forceps. It's serious. Right, I needed that bit in. That's not too bad. I don't want that getting all sticky. That's it. I want that bit folded over a bit so that some of that eyelash can poke up. And right, that's all I did. I just need something for the centre, and I think one of them little flowers from BB Craft, these ones, I think that would be perfect in the middle there. So just a blob of glue, and there we are. Right, now this is drying, you can just like pluck out some of the eyelash trim that's going around so that it looks like it's coming out from all directions, which is cool and just looks lovely, I think. Bit more in that direction. Once it'll settle down, once the pages are shutting and everything, it'll fold different ways, you know, and look more rose-like. Right, I was just putting these where I want them to see that they fit, and that, which they do. I might just have another, I've got this small bit of Dawn's paper that I'm going to have down here with something. I've not thought what yet. But I'll put that down there anyway. And then I might have just a small sliver here, like so that we're tying everything in. So knowing what I've done with it would be a great help. Right, I've got it. I'm going to use a thin piece this time, not as wide, and just a piece. I'll leave that there for now. Right, and it's going to go there. So I'll just ink around the edge. And yeah, I've got photos to add and whatnot, but just these little bits, you can see how it will end up coming together. But yeah, I promised her with my last journal that I was doing bits and bobs on camera when I was journaling, I promised her that I would just have the main focus on the junk journaling bits and not the photograph bits. So I'm sticking to that, because if she said it last year, she's saying it this year. I know. So yeah, I wouldn't want to have the main focus of me sticking pictures of her left, right and centre. But yeah, as you can see, with these little bits in place, that's going to look quite nice. Yeah, I'm happy with how my flowers turned out. I thought of just the thing to go down the bottom here. I've got these little flowers made by Amy, Crafty Cat, her sister. And when Amy sent me Happy Mail, these was from her sister, and I've been hoarding these as well. I've not used any yet. This is the first one I've used, and I think they came for my birthday, and so that's the first one of them that I've used, because yeah, I've just been holding on to them. They're so special. And yeah, Amy's sister made them, which yeah, is brilliant. So journaling with friends and families of friends. Right, I'm going to have photos here and there and that. We'll make a tag for there, and then I think we're done. Right, so I've got this tag from my Mademoiselle kit, and she loves flowers and things like that. She's a girly girl. And this is a lovely girly girl holding some flowers, and I thought we'll just add a little bit to this, and then we'll be done. I've just got me writing and everything to do, and sticking in my pictures afterwards. So where's I'll set an eyelet. And she does like a bit of bling as well, so I'm going to add a little bit of bling. Oh, I'm forever dropping things. Oh, and then can't pick it up again. Right. I'm going to put a nice bit of this bling, I think. How long would it have to be? Right, I'm just going to cut one strip off. The rest can go back. And yeah, I might do it down that side. Oh, no, I'll do it there. There we go. let's get rid of that bit of fluff, pull it down a bit. And then I can lose that piece at the bottom. Yeah, I like that. And what I'm thinking was, I've got this bit of fabric that I dyed this morning, and I'm going to stick it to the back, and like I did the other day, make that so it's a little pocket for either a photograph or another tag. I've gone up a bit high there, it's not going to come to that eye, so I'm going to pull it down like that, dragging the glue with me. So yeah, I can have it coming down a bit like that. And now we've got a nice little pocket there for something else to go into. And right, I'll use another bit of this ribbon. No, I didn't use that one, did I? It was too thick. Oh, I've got this one that's pink and gold. I think I might use that. No, because then when it's up, I don't like the back. That's more of a one to use for decoration. So I'll use a bit of this ribbon like I used last time. Oh, is that bit long enough that I cut off? I don't think it might be. I don't know. Let's try. And I apologise if you can hear the telly in the background. I don't know what they're watching, but yeah, something's on. But yeah, rest assured that someone's not shouting at me from the sidelines. it's the telly. Oh, I keep poking that bit through and then pulling it out again. That's it. Oh, I've pulled it wrong. Because the other bit was through further. How much can someone have difficulty with pulling ribbon through as much as I do? I get myself all tangled in knots. It's where I've always got the shakes. It's it makes just the simplest of tasks ridiculous. Right, that's fine like that. And then now I can have a little tag or a little photo in the back. Have I got a little bit of something? No, I'll probably make a photograph into a tag and then pop that in there, just making sure it's not stuck more than I want it. No, it's not. Right, I'll grab my journal back. And let's see if it still fits now I've put stuff on it. I bet. Yeah, we're going to be alright. It does still go in. Right, so I can put a little photo on the back. And then, yeah, this will be where I'm doing my journaling and whatnot. So, that for today is that. I'm really pleased you've joined me. And I'll be back. I'm not saying when, because I don't know. But I'll be back with journaling with friends very soon. But in the meantime, I've got other videos going up all the time. I'm trying to have a post regular, you know. Trying to do Monday, Wednesday and Friday. And if I can, some weeks, a Sunday. Or I think these, journaling with friends, will just be like a bonus video. And not in the normal schedule. I'll just put them up as and when I do them, okay? So that that will probably be better. And the Monday, Wednesday, Friday, at least, idea, I really do hope, I'm crossing fingers, I'm trying to cross as hard as I can, trying to cross my toes and my eyes. I'm crossing my fingers that I can stick to that. Because we all know, like, my health goes up and down. very often. Sometimes, like in the same week, some days I'll be able to do stuff, and some days I can't hardly move. So a lot of the time what happens is when I'm doing well, I might film a couple of things on the same day, you know, because I'm feeling alright. And then, like, yeah, another time I might not film for a few days. So I will try and stick more to a schedule, but if I can't, please bear with me. So that's it from me. I love you loads, and I appreciate every single one of you. Take care. Bye for now.